Coming to the cage for the main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, you better get on your feet. Even if you're in your living room, I don't care what you're doing. If you're not excited about this fight, are you really a fight fan?
Something's wrong with you,
Coming
man.
out first is going to be Payton, the Horseman Hayes, fighting out of Nashville, MMA. Coming in with a 5-7 record, 3 of those wins by knockout. He's got the striking power, and he's in a 2-1 in his last 3 fights. This dude is tough. This dude is angry. He is locked in as I've ever seen him, and I've watched him fight multiple times, but what I really like about this guy is his style, man. He's a boxer, but really he's been working on his whole entire game because he knows what he's facing, right? And man, he used to be a kickboxing champion. He's a boxer in his ways of fighting, and he's ranked number 8 bantamweight in the state of Tennessee. We've got 2 top 10 guys facing off in this main event tonight.
Man, I mean, I can't say it enough. This is a perfect test. A perfect test for Corban. I think it's going to be a really good fight for Hayes. I see here it says he finally feels like I'm getting my shot at something big.
Yep.
This is his big moment. What is he going to do with it? I think do you think he's going to run with it?
Yeah, I mean, in 13 amateur fights, he has only had 1 title fight so far. If you look at his career, though, I mean, whenever he very first started out, he was like 1-4 or something like that. So really, in his last 5-6 fights, I mean, he's positive in his record. And he's really turned things around. He started out over at Wildside, moved over to Nashville MMA, so he's been at 2 really good gyms ever since the beginning. And man, I mean, I think for him, being under a guy now like Dustin Ortiz and Ronnie Lawrence, he's really figured out who he is. And so I think in this fight, I really wanted to ask you this. What are the keys to victory for Hayes against Corban Lyons tonight? You know your training partner more than anybody else does. How can Payton Hayes win the belt tonight?
As unbiased as possible, I don't even know if I figured Corban Lyons out.
Okay.
I don't even know if I figured Corban Lyons. So, man, I don't know. He's going to have to be fast.
Yep.
He's going to have to be more crafty.
Yep.
Corban will find a submission from anywhere. He'll find a shot from anywhere. So if Hayes can stuff him enough, he might have to. But Corban has been well-rounded from the get-go.
Yeah.
He didn't start off boxing and go to wrestling. He didn't come from a wrestling to a boxing. He's been well-rounded from day one. And from what it sees here, Hayes is going to need this kickboxing champion. He's going to need that experience. I think he's going to use that experience. So,
from my unbiased opinion, I was really interested to see what you said, and I really like what you did say. I mean, he's hard to figure out, right? He's undefeated for a reason. He's got all finishes for a reason. When I watch film on Corban Lyons, the one thing that I do notice, though, is in these striking exchanges, he does take shots. Now, he does have a chin, but he is susceptible to taking damage. And I think with that kickboxing background, with the boxing background, Josh Whiteside just came by. But with that background of the striking, I think that is necessarily an advantage, I would say. Not to discount Corban Lyons' striking at all, or his chin, number 1.
Yeah.
But I have seen him get caught a few times, even in the fight with Jamil Jones, and it seemed like he really ran the whole fight. There was a couple of times there where he caught some shots, and maybe, you know, he didn't get hit as hard as we thought he did or whatnot. But to be real,
will he make the shot?
When you're fighting somebody that hits as hard as Payton Hayes, can you afford to take those kind of shots?
I mean, like we've said in the intermission, I think it takes 1.
It takes 1. We saw it from the Caleb McBride fight earlier. It took 1 shot for him to really get that advantage position in order to win. And I think in the game of fighting, you never know what's going to happen. And I think that's what it's going to come down to for Payton Hayes. Can he find the 1 shot to be able to get Corban in a position to win? That's what it's going to come down to. We started prematurely on the walkout here because we went through 2 songs of Payton just now getting to the cage.
This is the main event. We can talk about it all night.
I mean, it's only 9:43, baby. We stay here till midnight if we want to.
Yeah, we could.
I'd rather not.
I got to say, I'm trying not to sing along to the fight song right now so I don't blow up everyone's ears. This is a good walkout.
But this kid's got firepower, man. Not only in his striking and in his fight game, but in just the way that he is, the way that he carries himself. Like, he is a fireball. That's a great way to put it. He is a fireball because he's got the confidence. Again, he's got the intentionality. And man, I mean, I think he's got the fighting ability. He definitely has a fighting ability. It's not that I think he does. He definitely does.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I think this is Corban's toughest test to date, 100%.
Yep. And only time will tell. I'm very excited. I am, even though I've been in the back for main events, I'm curious because I don't know Hayes. I'm curious of how he handled the weight, the weight of being back there, because it really does matter. If you don't stay warm, you come out cold. That also has a big difference in the fight. But here he is,
Payton the Horseman Hayes. Maybe just loaded a revolver, maybe. I don't know.
I was gonna say a lasso. I didn't know what. I wasn't sure.
Well, let's talk about your boy.
That's right.
Corban Lights Out Lyons, the #1 ranked bantamweight in Tennessee,
That's
undefeated, all finishes, all submissions. This man.
First round.
Only 4 of them in the first round.
Oh, dang.
Franco was in the third. Come on now. But listen, I mean, I will say, when I saw him at the weigh-ins, he looks chiseled. He looks strong.
Yep.
And he looks really healthy right now at this 135. This is the best physique-wise I've seen Corban Lyons at a fight.
Yes, man, he's so in shape, it's ridiculous. I have not seen this guy get tired, not once.
Yeah.
Even when he's in here walking around after eating 2 tablespoons of almond butter for a meal. He's in there every single day doing striking, going right into a jiu-jitsu class, right into the sauna, coming out and shadow boxing. And it's insane.
Well, and I think the testament to that is he's already a double champ. He's got the belt at black tie, he's got the belt here, and he just started fighting not even 2 years ago. January 2023 with his debut fight.
At 5-0, 5-0 to have a title.
And a cartwheel.
At 5-0. I told you, he doesn't run out of energy. At 5-0, it speaks for himself that we're willing to put him against someone with 12 fights under their belt.
Over double the amount of fights.
That's a testament to itself.
Oh,
to
I wish I
Richard.
had my phone. I could record this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds of MMA
Actual
action.
bumps.
And is for the Hub City MMA Bantamweight Championship.
Richard's firing me up, dude.
When the action begins, the man in charge, referee Jason Aldridge. And now, one more time from the beautiful Hub City Brewing Company in Jackson, Tennessee, it's fight time! Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 135 pounds, from Nashville, Tennessee, representing Nashville MMA, Payton Hayes.
Got the Horseman.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 136 pounds, from Jackson, Tennessee, representing Arrow Athletics. He is the reigning, defending Hub City MMA Bantamweight Champion.
Of the world.
Lights out, Corban Lyons.
Oh, I am nervous.
Dude, I'm more nervous for this than I am for my fights.
Is this the best main event that we've ever had?
Well, I was a main event one time, Brandon. I
A
can't
couple
say
times.
that.
Let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen. The Horseman versus Lights Out for the
Locked
Bantamweight
in.
Championship.
These guys are locked in.
Oh,
Oh
again,
my
you
God,
could
it's
hear
so
a pin-
quiet.
you could hear
right
a pin
into
drop.
a shot from Corban.
I mean, I think this is smart for Corban Lyons. I was wondering if he was going to strike, but so far so good. Wrestling defense, going for that ankle pick there.
Just gotta be careful getting that head too low. Corban does.
Good little shot. I mean, when you can control both ankles, bro, that's tough.
See, right here, you'd prefer to have your head under their chin. They both look so composed.
Like, I'm just so nervous because I'm so excited. Like, as a fan of the sport, I'm like, this is a dream matchup here. My feet are shaking, my legs are bouncing, and I'm just so excited that this fight came to fruition and it's going on right now.
Some good body shots from Corban. Uppercut.
Yeah.
An
and they
uppercut to break off the cage.
I was wondering how much striking are we going to be seeing, but Corban looks strong in the striking. Payton looks locked in, though. Good leg kicks from both men. I mean, you can tell the respect, even though there was a little bit of, oh, big head kick. Hey, and there's that chin of Corban Lyons that I was saying, I don't know. I mean, he took it.
Right into a thigh, a knee to the thigh there.
But it's great double underhooks by Payton Hayes, right?
Yep. The double underhooks are what you're looking for when it comes to wrestling.
Because then you can really control everything.
Yep.
Ish.
It's a good knee. See, right here, I would try to start either getting an overhook if I was Corban.
Okay.
Some good. Payton's doing good at using these underhooks. You see this peg leg attempt from both of them. Peg leg is all I can think to call it.
Okay.
Had to slap Payton's hands off the cage there.
Both these guys, oh, they're just locked in. Superman punch from Payton Hayes.
He's got to get his head out from under there.
And a big takedown from Corban Lyons, but look at this underhook. What does that do for Payton right there? Anything?
I mean, underhooks from anywhere are useful.
A great job by getting up.
A good knee to the thigh there.
Yeah.
These inside leg knees probably going to add up.
Good uppercut.
Good break. Both guys are throwing when they need to.
I mean, this is a test for both men.
For sure.
Yeah, they're not getting sloppy. They're not getting anything. I mean, we're 10 seconds in. There hasn't been many striking exchanges, but this fight is highly contested right now. Ooh, and a big right hand. Left hand, southpaw for Payton Hayes.
Man.
Great first round.
Great first round from both people. I think Hayes is doing good on the in and the out, man. He's very bouncy.
He's very bouncy.
It's going to be hard to land anything big open, I think, for Corban. But with that being said, Corban's doing a good job of landing coming off the cage. He's had 3 really good uppercuts.
Yeah, every time they break off the cage, he's going for that,
every time.
And it's because really Payton has to stay low to defend that takedown. So once Corban pops up,
he knows
he's there. Yep. But I will say, testament to Payton Hayes. I mean, the wrestling defense right now has been great.
For sure. I mean, we kind of saw a takedown there, but he was right back up. And that's, again, you see.
And he had a big head kick.
Yes, he did have a big kick.
But listen, my question has been answered about Corban's chin. He took some really hard shots, clean shots from him, at least 2 or 3, and he
I don't know if
right
you would even know it. I mean, he just kept going. Really, really good fight so far.
All respect to both guys here.
A hard round to judge as well. Without that takedown, I don't know, or even with the takedown, I mean, that's a hard round.
Because there wasn't much like position held.
Yeah, it was defended pretty well.
Here we go, round 2. Again, only 3-minute rounds here at Hub City MMA for the championships.
Good little parry by Corban.
Oh, another big right hand.
Payton's
good exchange for both guys.
He's throwing with conviction. I mean, he's throwing bombs.
And a good leg kick.
Good parry into a leg kick as well.
We're starting to see more confidence from Payton, it seems like, in the striking exchanges now. I think he's starting to kind of figure out this range, because a big thing for Corban was the length, right? Big knee. Great job from Corban Lyons with that knee.
Going for another single. And again, you see this peg leg defense. That makes it really hard to get in on someone's hips.
So when you say peg leg, it's like whenever they're bending their knee, right? So then you're trying to trap the hands kind of deal, or what?
You're putting their weight, you're putting your weight onto their hip.
Big takedown.
Really big scramble here.
But look, he's right back up again. I would say Corban's doing a great job of weighing down on him.
He's got some head and arm control, is doing really well with that. Okay, he's got his head back out, so if I was Corban, I'd be trying to look for more underhooks. It seems like Hayes is having a hard time getting Corban
couple big shots.
Corban's got to keep those hands up a little bit more coming off of the cage. Oh, good head kick from Corban.
Again, back with the double underhooks for Payton Hayes. Oh, such a highly contested fight. Oh, my gosh.
Some body shots from Corban here.
Great job from both guys so far. We're probably about halfway through the fight now.
Some good head movement from Payton. From Teeps, from Corban. Oh, man.
I think those overhands are starting to weigh a little bit on Corban.
He missed
it
one
barely,
by just a little bit. Big uppercut from Corban.
Yeah, great
Lyons.
combination. But Corban keeps ducking that head, and if he keeps throwing that overhand, Payton Hayes does, that's not great. Oh, big shot.
Got to keep that other hand high.
Flying knee.
Into a shot from Corban. You see Corban going for the ankle here.
And a great takedown again. The question is now, can he keep it?
Still being defended pretty well.
He's doing a good job of trapping the legs now to make it to where Payton Hayes can't jump back up.
Yep, now he's got to either get rid of that post or get his legs back out, which is going to be hard. You might see him lace up a Kimura. Oh, we see a back take.
Going to the back. Does he have the rear naked choke? I don't have the advantage here. I can't see.
I can't see that other side.
It looks like they're fighting the hands, though. Looks like he's free.
So Corban is really good at staying on your back.
Oh, yeah. We've seen it many times, right? His fight against Jamil
10
Jones
seconds left.
finished
He's
with
just
a rear
got to
naked choke.
score. He's just going to score here.
I don't know. We're going to a round 3, third and final round. What a main event.
Wow. Man, this is a main event.
This is a good main event.
This is what I'm talking about.
This is a main event, ain't it? Not to toot my own horn a little bit, but this is a good main event.
Toot your dang horn. Come on now. You're bringing out my southern draw.
Get this man some sweet tea and biscuits over here. What are we doing?
Really giving them the business, ain't they? So I think Payton landed more that round, more significant.
The ending of the round could have maybe,
the wrestling from Corban did definitely have an effect on the scoring, but I already know Coach Anthony is telling, regardless of whether he just won that or not, if you're going in the third round, you need it. You need the third round.
And I think both coaches really should be saying this because I think it could be 1-1.
It could be 1-1.
I think it could be 1-1 going into the third. Again, the third and
I'm a terrible judge.
Round.
I
am too, man. I'm a terrible judge, but I'm a great fan. Let me tell you that much.
Oh, man. I could watch this all day. I can't tell you how many times I'm going to rewatch this fight.
I know. Pick it apart. Third and final round, Lyons versus Hayes for this Bantamweight Championship. Are we going to get Ann Still or Ann New? Starting out with a good right hand from Payton Hayes. He's coming out with a lot of firepower in this third round so far already.
Good head kick from Corban. Both of them really looks like they're both trying to strike a little bit more, trying to stay in the open.
And here's the thing, neither guy has really slowed down at all. They both look fresh.
I mean, it looks like we just started
this could have been a 5-round fight.
I think I saw some cuts on Corban's eye. Hayes is just staring Corban down. A beautiful entry from Corban, but an underhook from Payton.
And he is trying to hit him so hard, Hayes is. Okay, so look at this takedown here. I mean, there's not much defending you can do on that.
I mean, your hips are off the ground. Another back take possibly.
If I'm Payton Hayes, you can't be giving up that back. You had mentioned earlier. If Corban gets to your back, it's hard to get him off.
The only thing is that Corban isn't scoring right now, so it's still the only thing going for Corban with this is the control. Okay. He's getting some control time here.
We're a little standstill situation. Okay. But now Hayes has to make sure he fights that hand there.
I think Hayes is actually going for some sort of short arm bar.
Okay.
Because any other scenario I could think of, he would want to get rid of that arm, but it seems like he's trying to push it over his thigh.
Okay.
Maybe not so much anymore. Maybe Corban's just getting that hand back up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Corban using the punches to try and get Hayes' hands open. He's doing a really good job of hooking. Okay, so you see Payton using the cage to try and get Corban off of his back.
Yep.
And that's exactly what
you got it. But now can he get it separate? Yes, he does.
Another uppercut off the cage. Just didn't land.
We've probably got a minute and a half left in this round, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have the timer in front of me. I wish I did.
Wow.
Good defense. But a great takedown, finished by Corban Lyons.
Another takedown. I mean, those takedowns are going to be scored.
They have to be scored.
They have to be scored.
But whenever you look at the damage, Corban's wearing a little bit more damage than Payton Hayes is. How much does that weigh into the factor, you know?
Yeah. Another back take. Every time he goes to get up, he gives up that back. Corban's just got to be careful of getting too high Yes, he needs to score there. Hayes is doing a really good job of fighting the hands, though.
Yes, he is.
This other hand, Corban can't get his hands together to finish a takedown, and he can't get his hand free to finish a choke. He's got him in this weird purgatory of just.
Great word.
Appreciate it.
10 seconds left. We're going to decision, it looks like.
They both got to score. Somebody's got to score.
Highly contested matchup right there. I really wish that was a 5-round fight.
Man, me too.
Great job.
Good fight.
Good fight. Great fight, both guys.
Man,
wow.
Both guys.
I mean, highly contested. We had, the submission attempts over here. We had the big strikes landed by Payton Hayes. Great wrestling from both guys. I mean, super even match.
Yeah.
How do we score it?
Man, you can't ask me.
No.
I'm obviously partial.
Hypothetically, I'm asking. I'm not directly asking you.
Hypothetically, I would say that you can't discredit the strikes landed from Payton. Those definitely add up. And it really is going to come down to, did the takedowns that Corban Lyons got and the shots he did land coming off the cage, are they going to be enough to bring it back up? Or you could say the same thing in reverse. He got taken down so many times. Every attempt to get off the cage was stuffed. So was the strikes that Payton landed, were those enough to bring his score up?
What a fight.
Man, what a fight. What a main event. Whoever put this card together, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta get them in here more often. I was talking about you, by the way, Brandon.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because you put the card together.
Here comes Richard. We're about to get the decision.
Oh, man.
I'm antsy.
A great fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, both fighters fought all 3 rounds. We go to a judge's decision. Your winner by split decision.
Split.
And new HCMMA bantamweight champion, Payton Hayes.
The Horseman Hayes. And new split decision. You can see it on his face. He's wanted this for a very, very long time.
Yep. He said he feels like he's getting his shot at something big. So.
Wow. What a fight. What a war. What a war between Payton Hayes. I wish that was 5 rounds.
Was a fight.
2 fighters
I
after
think
a
5
fight,
rounds would have
for
been
3 rounds, come out, show class.
I wish that was 5
other,
rounds.
Appreciation to both teams. So great job on both of you for that. I appreciate that respect. Man, that was a back and forth fight. It seemed like you never run out of gas, no matter what he threw at you. And he's never been tested into the deep water. Were you prepared to take him there?
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to his fans. We couldn't have done this without you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, Jackson. Yeah, he's the toughest fight. He deserved #1 for a reason. 5-0, he's no joke.
Heck yeah, man. You got anybody you want to thank? And then after that, tell me what's next for you.
All glory be to God. Shout out to all my sponsors. Shout out Nashville MMA. I love you guys. Shout out Dustin Ortiz, my favorite fighter of all time. I love you guys so much. Thank you.
Man, an incredible display from both.
And still, he got me in round 1, but round 2 and 3 was all me. I don't believe that. We're going to have to run it back.
You got to run it
Guys,
back.
y'all heard
Wow.
it. Maybe we'll have a rematch of this one. That was a good fight. Thanks, everybody, for coming out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for coming to Hub City MMA Fight Night 9. Once again, thanks to all the sponsors, and especially thanks to you, Jackson, Tennessee. We'll see you next time. Get home safe and good night.
Hey, 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 you're good. You're good. Hey, you got it. You got it. You're good.
Hey, good fight. Hey, good fight, guys. Good fight, y'all. That was awesome, dude.
Hey, this is my boy, man. Yeah, I'm one of the pro fighters out of Nashville.
Yeah, is he? That's what
He was bad boy. Bad boy.
I knew you were bad.
Hey, let's say Make it happen. I'm so happy, my man. Congratulations.